And this is a great example of a practice that said, well, everyone is searching for whitening, right? Let's turn it into a subscription model. Because a lot of the times in the dental industry, we limit ourselves based off of, because maybe it's the insurance plans patients are on, or the type of practice in the type of customers or patients that are in the area. But the reality is, you can design, especially in regards to subscription revenue and membership plans, you can design anything and find a type of customer that will buy that, right? That will purchase it. And this is a great example of a practice that said, well, everyone is searching for whitening, right? Let's turn it into a subscription model. And I think it's a smart way to go about it. We have a lot of our customers on BoomCloud that are creating these subscription plans because maybe they've maxed out their existing uninsured patients. They're like, we want to keep going. We want to scale our recurring revenue even further. We don't want to stop, right? And that's a lot of the times in the dental industry and with people that I've worked with for a lot of years, they just kind of look at one bucket of opportunities, which is like the uninsured patients.
Traditional. Yeah.
The traditional, which is cool. And there's a lot of practice. Like I just got done talking to one of my reps in the hall. And he's like, yeah, we got to practice signing up, and they have 1,800 uninsured patients, and they don't have a membership plan. That's a great opportunity for that practice.
So let's walk through that. So if someone out there has you said 1,800 uninsured patients?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay, so let's walk through that. So somebody out there you have 1,500 uninsured patients. You don't have a membership plan. Mm-hmm. What does that do to my bottom line if I work with somebody like BoomCloud?
With like 1,500, you said, or 18?
Yeah, roughly. Let's just use 1,500.
Okay, so 1,500, which totally is easy to, practice are doing that number all the time. So the average membership plan, for preventative care is around $35, $40 a month. I'll do 35. So that brings in $52,500 in monthly recurring revenue. So revenue.
That's if you get everybody signed up, though, right? You're probably not going to get everybody signed up. So what percentage of my 1,500?
Sales math? Yeah, sales math doesn't work that way, right? It's not like 100%. So let's say if they signed up, what percentage?
So I'm a dentist. I just want to frame this for the audience. So I'm a dentist. I have 1,500 uninsured patients. I don't have anything for them, no membership. I go and I start pushing BoomCloud. You're going to help me get back in front of these people. How many of those people are going to say yes on average?
Like in a month or a quarter or a year or
just over. Yeah, let's talk about that. So is it obviously I'm not going to get them all to sign up in 1 month. So how long is it going to take me? Is it going to take me like a year? Yeah, is it going to take me like a year to get
the typical practice? I would look at it as a year, right? Even a few years, because there's always new patients coming in, and there's going to be that bucket will be added. The more uninsured patient will be added to it. But if we're looking at like a 1,500 location uninsured within a year, a lot of practices with that volume can get, I would say, from the data we have, anywhere from like 300 to 500 in the first year. In the second year, they probably will be approaching 1,000 active membership patients. And that's if they, that bucket of opportunity keeps growing, which it usually does. We're never working with static numbers. They're dynamic numbers. Things are being added and taken away all the time.
So that's like that's $26,000 in the first year, a month that eventually you're going to get to, and every month that's rolling. So that's a lot of money. It's over $250,000 over the year. Yeah. Now, the other thing that I don't think, maybe you can track it, maybe you can, I'm not sure. Like that just gets them back. That's them paying for the membership. So you're just getting that right off the top. But in the membership, you're getting them to come back for their cleaning, and then they're going to need more treatment. Do you have numbers around that of like what happens that's secondary? Yeah. But I know that's a little harder to track.
No, we track it. So really what we see with membership plans, I like working with the ranges because some practices have better soft skills than others because getting patients to accept treatment is a skill. It's a soft skill. It's a sales skill. So we see when a patient is on a membership plan, they typically spend 2 to 3.5 times more with the practice than a non-member. So, they're great. I mean, the same thing happens when you sign up for Amazon Prime. I'm sure, Gary, that you have a Prime membership like me. I think I've got 3. We got one for BoomCloud, and then my wife has one, and then I have one.
My wife has one. I have one. Yeah, same thing.
So, and usually when I'm like on a webinar or something, I'll ask people who has Amazon Prime, which is about 90% of the people that are on the webinars that have Amazon Prime. I tell them to like put a dollar sign in the chat if they notice that they spent more with Amazon after they join their membership plan, and everybody's puts multiple dollar signs in because the reality is memberships encourage purchasing, right? Costco figured this out years ago. There's so many companies that do this now that it's like it's a no brainer because memberships encourage people to buy more. It's just the way it is. There
Mhm.
is a psychology component to
Yeah.
this, but I'm not a
Well, that's why
psychologist, so I
everybody
can't talk
does
about
it. Everybody. So I got one for you that you can use this in your marketing. Taco
Yes.
Bell started a membership for tacos. Did you see that?
Did they really?
I promise
Oh
you.
man, I'm gonna write about this. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, no, you go find it. Like they literally. So
I'll go find
I
it.
was working with some younger marketers, and I was explaining to them like, guys, you got to get to the MRR, the monthly recurring revenue. I get it that you want the setup, but the magic happens on the MRR, and that's where
It does.
every business goes to that. Even
Uh-huh.
Apple has pushed to getting that monthly payment in rather than getting the
Yep.
big upfront. Every single business eventually pivots and goes to the MRR.
Yeah.
Even Taco Bell. Taco Bell
Taco
moved
Bell. That is so
to
funny.
the monthly, so you pay like $10 or $20 or whatever it is, and they keep you in